of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this
back
building was
again.
shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Jackson now to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Anderson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold will find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
A little football one-on-one there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Darnold. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey, this is where he can be so dangerous, CD. This offense, they devise ways to get him the football in space and just let him go. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Thomas. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. First down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. To throw is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Garoppolo again. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14. Now here's a throw. It's complete. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Flush to his right. Touchdown 49ers. Mohamed Sanu from 13 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Called it the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get him downfield.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. On first down, Darnold. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Again, Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And Thomas has it. He's to the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Darnold. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner 1st down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap.
Oh.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is out
No, I didn't hear it.
Inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo to the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Garoppolo now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case...
Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the interception, here's Darnold. eluding the pressure right. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. There's Trimble, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Trimble. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Darnold from the gun. Flush to his right. Here's a diving catch right side. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Try to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Garoppolo on 1st down. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready, too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any.
There he goes left side. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
They've got his man complete. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, 34 yards. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. That's caught at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line in a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And this one brought in by Sanu. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. D. Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20.
You know what?
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 95 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now Matt Rule keeping the offense on the field to go for 2 here. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the 49er hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there. 21 yards. To throw is Garoppolo. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Garoppolo again. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell there to make the grab. And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A first down throw, Darnold flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On on second and a long way to go. Darnold under pressure, and they got to him again. Javon Kinlaw getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Brown able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. And he will find his man Samuel. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Now a dump off here complete. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. To the air again, Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film. But and now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. the practicing of the knee.
And now here is another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. On first down, it's Darnold. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore on the touchdown throw from Sam Darnold. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it. Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we? We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game. Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan. Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense. They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them. And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work. That's called being in the zone.
sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. We're set for football, and we are underway from Atlanta. Jackson now to return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Darnold. Oh, look at the catch there by Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, Darnold. Forced out to his left. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Darnold from the red zone now. Open man left side. It's the tight end Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And makes it across the... As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Ryan. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort. effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Ryan. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. He's going to look deep for more. He's got it at the 15. And all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Darnold to throw again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Sam Darnold, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Falcons nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Ryan on target to Pitts, 1st down Falcons. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Derek Brown never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
22 more yards. That's another.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Falcons nothing.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Darnold gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
Here's Darnold. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Now Darnold. Escaping the pressure. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Jackson now to return. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first and 10, Darnold to the right side and complete to Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup there.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 40.
To throw again on second down. Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And they'll get this down to the 10. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Second down and goal. Darnold. Got Anderson on the slant. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And it's caught. Touchdown! DJ Moore on the touchdown throw from Sam Darnold. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now it's Patterson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Ryan to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Darnold from the gun. 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We're just about set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down. Ryan. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Dante Jackson picks it.
Come on now. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Tuesday. Let's go.
Now it's Ryan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their...
And my goodness, another interception. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Oh, wide open, complete.
They are not ready.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, for a tight end, he can definitely motor, and he shows off the wheels there after the